Archangel Michael, with a voice resonant of celestial authority, declares with urgency, "This is a divine emergency. Guard this revelation in secrecy." The Almighty, in his infinite wisdom, speaks with solemn clarity. A woman, cloaked in deception, has woven a sinister plot to extinguish your life. Tonight, her scheme will unravel. Act swiftly and open your heart to this truth. The hour of reckoning has descended, where the shadows that trailed you in silence now erupt into the piercing light of divine exposure. The Creator has witnessed every concealed scheme, every whispered malice, and every dark ritual crafted to rob you of your breath. Tonight, the invisible chains that have coiled around your existence will be shattered by the holy fire of divine intervention. This woman who veiled her malice behind a facade of kindness has harbored a deadly secret. She offered smiles in your presence but cursed your path in your absence. Her malevolent plans will now return upon her threefold, as a celestial force has been unleashed, no longer awaiting your consent. The divine courtroom has convened, its judgment final, and the sentence is being enacted as twilight falls. The ground beneath her will quake, and the shadows she summoned will turn traitor, abandoning her to her fate. This is not a moment for fear, but for triumphant deliverance. Your life was never destined to be stolen by a spirit consumed by envy, masquerading as affection. Her fate is sealed by the weight of her own deeds. Heed this warning. Speak not of this to anyone, for silence is your shield in this sacred hour. Every word you utter risks feeding energy to those who wish you harm. This is a time of holy stillness, where heaven itself moves to protect you. She watched your progress not with admiration, but with bitter jealousy. Her hands ventured into realms she could not comprehend, invoking forces to bring you low, only to find those forces now turned against her. If your spirit stirs as you read these words, affirm it in the comments below, for her plans, etched in mirrors and whispered over flames, have been shattered by the angel who guards your slumber. You were never meant to fall into her trap. Soon, news of her downfall will reach you, and your soul will feel no surprise, for it was she who dug a grave too close to your name. The Almighty declares, "Enough." Her name has been erased from the book of those who hold sway over your future. Her laughter will fade by dawn, and the venom she brewed for you will poison her own path. This is not your vengeance but God's mercy, not your justice but divine preservation. You need not lift a finger. What she sent to disturb your peace will now haunt her for years. The very chamber where she plotted will become the stage of her collapse, the chair she sat in bearing witness to her curses, the air itself turning against her. Declare your freedom in the comments, for the curse is broken and the heavens are aligning in your favor. She will attempt to reach out tonight, but no one will answer her call. Heaven has severed the connections she once manipulated. Your name is inscribed on a sacred scroll, protected by flames she cannot breach, holding the secrets of your survival, your ascent, and your triumph. She approached you under the guise of friendship, her heart filled with wicked intent, but the moment your soul cried out, her disguise crumbled. That unease you felt in her presence was no mistake. It was your divine alarm sounding in silence. Trust that instinct henceforth. It is your shield. A candle lit for your destruction burned blue, a sign that the angels intercepted her ritual. Her time was cut short, for God does not jest when it comes to your destiny. Your future is safeguarded, your home spiritually cleansed tonight. A divine wind is shifting. Do not open your door if something feels amiss, nor respond to her messages, even if she pleads. Her tears are not for you, but for her own ruin. If you have ever dreamt of a force dragging you into darkness, that was her spirit invading your peace. Tonight, that access is severed. Archangel Michael proclaims, "This message reaches only the chosen. Not all will grasp its power, but if your heart feels lighter, the curse has been lifted. Someone in her lineage carried this malice before, a legacy of wickedness she inherited and fueled with envy. But God halts evil legacies when the chosen cry out. Your hands are clean, your joy unsilenced. The silence after your prayers was not abandonment, but preparation, now blossoming into manifestation. You are ascending to a higher realm, untouchable by her influence. She will not sleep, tormented by nightmares, seeing your face in the storm. Feel no pity, for she was warned in dreams and signs, yet chose her path. If a burning stirs in your chest as you read this, it is your spirit confirming what you sensed, but could not prove. That confirmation has arrived. Something stolen from you, be it physical or spiritual, will be restored, whether in dreams or reality. She took your influence, your favor, but failed to understand that what is anointed cannot be replicated. Your light, tailored for your soul alone, terrified her, for your resilience refused to break. Signs will follow this message. A crow may appear and vanish, a mirror may crack, signaling that your home is encircled by angels, impervious to demonic breach. Sleep tonight knowing the battle is won. Her attempts to silence you have failed. Your voice is a trumpet of survival. Her name will fade from your space, her memories dissolving like smoke. If you sense movement around you, it is the atmosphere shifting in your favor. A new dawn brings a light that cannot be stolen, a peace that endures. Archangel Michael declares, "You were always protected, but now you are promoted." The attack did not break you. It unlocked your next level. Her throne has collapsed. Her words turned to dust. You will not hear from her again, and if you do, it will be from a place of loss, not power. Her followers, who once watched you, now scatter like rats from a sinking ship. You are not a victim, but a vessel of victory, prepared for power, not pain. Your silence was your shield, your patience your sword, your obedience your miracle. Now you walk in freedom, clarity, and favor. Her energy is cut off, and your heart beats with the rhythm of resurrection, the melody of mercy. This is divine timing, Ling. This message is no coincidence but divine confirmation. Tomorrow you will awaken knowing her weight has lifted. If emotions stir tonight, let them be tears of freedom, not fear. Walk boldly, speak kindly, and never dim your light again. The door to darkness is shut, the key lost in divine judgment. You are untouchable, your presence a weight in realms she could not fathom. Breathe deeply, for the war is over, and heaven fought for you. A crown of divine compensation rests upon your spirit, positioning you where her interference once stood. You are fortified, stepping into the powerful, prosperous, peaceful version of yourself she sought to extinguish. Your house is sacred ground, swept by angels, your joy multiplied. This is heaven's emergency dispatch, your protection sealed with fire and thunder. Rise, proclaim your strength, and never look back. If this message resonates with your spirit, please like and share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to stay connected with more divine revelations and spiritual guidance to uplift and protect your journey.